All right, guys, so these are the absolute best kind of leaf cleanups. Cutting grass when there is frost on it can cause damage to the grass blades and to the roots, guys. We do not suggest it, but we have so many lawns that we still need to get cut, and we waited till 9:30 a.m. to get out here to start cutting, and this property still had not thawed out, I guess you could say, in time. So we didn't have a choice. We got to get these properties done. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this freezing Friday morning? What's going on, TQ?
Just busting butt out here already early this morning.
What's up back there, Tyler? Nothing. Here, let's take a walk. I got a story for these guys. Tyler, he already knows the story, but...
He's the star of the story.
Yeah, Tyler is the star of this story, okay. So this morning, we started the truck up, let it get warmed up. Well, a little PSA for you guys, public service announcement. Just because the outside of the vehicle is thawed out, the windows are thawed out, doesn't mean the running boards are thawed out. So I'm sitting in the truck sipping my coffee, you know, all comfortable. It's nice and warm. And Tyler comes over real quick and I hear thump, 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 thump. And I'm like, what the heck was that? I literally start choking on my coffee. I'm like, you all right, bro? I look back, he's like pulling himself up into the truck. Well, he went to step in and the running board was still a sheet of ice. And yeah, he took a little tumble, huh, Tyler?
I think you can see the scuff mark right there.
That's it, or did I slip on that? I don't remember.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Hey, now you know, right? I
drove my truck this morning, so I'm not used to the running boards anymore.
Right. So I was telling him one time TQ got me, like, I don't know, 3 years ago or so, like 3 months after we bought this truck. She cleaned the truck and she armor-alled the plastics on the running boards. And I came out like, I don't know, an hour or two later after paperwork.
I will say, it wasn't this, it was the little running board lip on the inside. That's what you stepped on.
I don't remember exactly. All I know is when I stepped on it, it was like a sheet of ice and I ended up on the concrete with my kneecap. So
think about before you armor all, think about where you step, where you use your hands the most, because honestly, putting it on the steering wheel is bad too.
Yeah, and I apologize for this view. I'm in super view, so everybody looks way different than what they really are.
It's the layers. The sun in my hand. They just recently had this fertilized.
through this grass, guys. It is November, what, 5th, 6th? I don't even know.
I think it's the 5th.
November something. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
If you care that much, you can look it up. This thing was just mowed, what, a week ago? And it's got dramatic growth and it's super green. So I was planning on this being the last mow on this one, but this thing's getting direct sun. So I'm gonna plan for one more at least. We'll probably come back maybe next week and see how it looks. And then if not, we'll maybe follow up the following week. As you can see, none of the leaves in the backyard have fallen yet. So really not much leaves. So we're not gonna do a cleanup on this one yet. All right, so unless something crazy weather-wise changes, that'll be the last cut on the corner lot here. All right, guys, so these are the absolute best kind of leaf cleanup. So this customer here, right next to our other one, simply all they want are them blown into the wood line edges where we can. So all this here, they're not really wanting mulched in. They're not really wanting us to blow them out, vacuum up, take them away. They simply just want us to do like I already showed you guys back here and blow them into the edges of the wood lines all the way around the entire property. We'll probably do this 2 times for this customer. And if you're wondering how do you charge this, just take whatever you're charging for mowing, guys, just like I stated in yesterday's, and just double your price. You know, just make sure you're staying on point with your numbers. That's the biggest thing. If it's a little less, you know, go ahead and bump it down a little bit. You don't have to charge double. If it's a little bit more, go ahead and charge triple if you need to. Just make sure you explain it to the customer what it's going to cost before you do that. Went ahead and decided to mulch this area in. Simply, the neighbors is right to the right of me right there, and to the left is the front yard that we spent all this time cleaning up, getting all these leaves over to this area so that we could go ahead and mulch them in as best as possible. I know the customer didn't really request it, but hey, it's going to take us about 10 minutes here, mulch them in, and I'll tell you what, this lawn is going to look really good when we're done. Tell you what, I was thinking these are going to be last cuts this week for some of these.
Yeah.
These are going to need cut again.
For sure.
Growth is crazy.
So we went side to side on this one. Presidential stripes on this one. Looks good.
All right, guys, so got to make a phone call here to get some services taken care of, some maintenance taken care of. So I'm on hold. But TQ, what she's doing is blowing everything off the road real quick. She's gonna blow out around this big old burning bush. I know a bunch of you asked about the one in yesterday's video when we did that hedge trimming. These are a burning bush, probably called other things in other areas, but an absolutely gorgeous bush. And this time of the year, they become, I mean, flaming red, guys. If the sun was out right now, that thing would almost be glowing. But TQ's gonna blow out around everything, around the bushes, the mulch beds, the house, and then we're gonna mulch them in.
Sean?
Yeah.
have to flip edge that.
Okay, that's fine. He had a bunch of gravel over here. I'll take it.
Okay.
Customer had a bunch of gravel delivered, and the dump truck actually got stuck and put a ton of mud all over his driveway. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little exterior, clean it off real quick for him. Alright guys, quick little lunch break slash coffee break. TQ got her new coat.
It's huge.
Bro, guys, so this is the one you all told her about on Amazon. Bro, you look like you're wearing a firefighter's jacket.
I'm ready to fight some fires.
What size is that one? That thing is gigantic.
It's a medium. It's the same size as my green one.
Yeah, we gotta send that back.
Son of a gun.
Do they have like an extra small?
I don't know.
Bro, doesn't it look like a firefighter's coat, guys? I like the pink though.
Maybe the inside one's not too bad.
Spin around, let's see the inside, or the back. Let's see it. Yeah, it's definitely your pink. It's just huge.
Yeah. Well, I tried. Thanks, guys.
Going back.
Well, guys, that was that. We hope you enjoyed the video. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye. Have a great weekend, guys.